So I guess Vince finally decided to remove his head from his anus. So guys, we had a really big, almost exhausting weekend in the WWE. We went from a very disappointing WrestleMania to an awesome Raw with one of the best crowds I've seen in a long time. And if you guys were there, any of you guys, if you're in that crowd, go ahead and pat yourself on the back, because you guys are awesome. So Ziggler finally cashed in Money in the Bank. Now, it should have happened at WrestleMania, but we'll take it. I'm just curious as to whether this was the plan all along, or if the Smarks just kind of forced Vince's hand. I mean, Del Rio never got over the way I think Vince was hoping. He was hoping that he would be the next Rey Mysterio or Eddie Guerrero. But he doesn't have the athleticism of Rey Mysterio, and he doesn't have the charisma of Eddie Guerrero. Also, his feud with Swagger just got very stale and never picked up steam. And if you watched WrestleMania, you could hear during the match, people were saying, "We want Ziggler." Even in this arena, at MetLife Stadium, where the sound just kind of escaped, you could still hear, "We want Ziggler." And when he didn't show up after the match, they were booing. And it's kind of pissed me off about the way they treat Ziggler in the past because, let's face it, the guy's a damn workhorse. And I feel like because Vince has this hard-on for juiced-up bodybuilder types, that he would never give Ziggler the type of push that he deserved. So The Rock is injured. You know, word came across yesterday that the WWE had this plan for The Rock to get F5'd by Brock Lesnar at the beginning of the show, and The Rock just left. Now, you know how the IWC is. Rumors circulated, so I'm calling everybody I know. I'm checking out the dirt sheets, you know, and to me, it just seems like The Rock is a pro. And he's not going to just up and leave unless it's something like a family emergency. You know, it's not going to be just because he's mad at someone in the back. That's not how The Rock operates. So I'm pretty sure that it was a legit injury. So Cena didn't turn heel. Now, I'm definitely not shocked by that. However, I was very disappointed with the match quality on Sunday night. When you look at it overall as a total package, it breaks down like this. 15 minutes of hand-holding, then 20 minutes of trading finishers, then doing each other's finishers, and then when Cena finally hits his 8th or 9th AA, that's the one that finally did it. And then of course they had that romantic moment afterwards where they're hugging and all that stuff that made me want to vomit. The false finish can be very effective, but it was way overused in this match. Now, even though Cena didn't turn heel, I do have to say that there's something different about him. I noticed it on Sunday, and I noticed it last night as well. Now, I actually laughed during a John Cena promo, which I don't think I've ever done, when he said the little joke about the heel turn. Now, it was not good enough of a joke to make him not stale, but it was definitely generally a better promo than he usually has, so we'll take it. So CM Punk is going to be on Raw next week, but you know, it's been reported for months and months that he would be taking 2 to 3 months off after WrestleMania to heal up. Plus, he injured his leg at WrestleMania when he had the big spot jumping from the ring post onto the Undertaker on the table, and the table just didn't give at all. So what's going to happen in the WWE with CM Punk on? Well, I'm guessing the top feud, looking at things, will most likely be Ryback and John Cena. You know, the WWE has been planning this feud for a bit, and he did hit Cena with the shell shock last night on Raw, going off the air. Now, I can't say I'm super hyped about this feud. For one thing, Ryback has lost 6 straight WWE pay-per-view matches, and he's had a few big botches and some bad spots. But this is most likely what we're going to have going forward. I just don't think the WWE really has anything better up their sleeve. Yeah, unless we see some big returns, this is probably what it's going to be like until Punk gets back. So while some questions have been answered, many still remain. Is Taker sticking around for a bit? Will Ziggler actually have a decent title run? What was the point of Miz winning the IC title just to lose it the next night on Raw? And where the hell is Antonio Cesaro? Also, there have been a lot of rumors about Batista coming back. And, you know, RVD supposedly is without a contract right now. And he was at the Hall of Fame ceremony. They had a big thing about him online. So we'll see what happens with that going forward. But as usual, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this week's happenings in the WWE, and like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. And I will see you next time this Friday for the TNA Rundown. Thanks for watching.